thing with me and Ryan is I done ended that beef long ago. And is a tremendous fighter. He's a tremendous fighter. The warning people, he cannot be, happens to be myself, Gervonta Davis, and depression.
Ryan Garcia is back in training after a year-long suspension due to a failed drug test following his fight with Devin Haney. He's preparing for a major comeback in May and recently shared new training footage showing his improved form. Fans quickly took notice, but Raleigh was quick to respond, continuing to troll Garcia. There's a sense of intimidation in Raleigh's comments, adding fuel to the rivalry. Meanwhile, Garcia faces new legal troubles, intensifying the situation. As the tension builds, fans eagerly await Garcia's return to the ring and the unfolding drama surrounding him.
I only boxing for 3 years. Or like, no, 4 years at the time.
You didn't have a really deep amateur
I
background,
started
right?
boxing at 17.
Okay. And Ryan was a national, like a multinational
Yeah,
champ?
multinational. Started boxing like 5 or something.
Ryan Garcia initially planned to stay active by competing in an exhibition match in Japan against rookie kickboxer Ao, but the fight never happened. Instead, he withdrew from the bout and later signed a deal with Saudi boxing figure Turki Alek. This new agreement guarantees his official return in a major event, heightening the excitement around his comeback. Now back in training, Garcia has been sharing workout clips, with his latest video sparking plenty of buzz. The footage shows a reflex training drill, highlighting his impressive hand speed. However, what really caught fans' attention wasn't just his quick hands, but his noticeably increased size. Garcia looks significantly more muscular and heavier than before, adding intrigue to his return. One fan reacted, saying, "Looks like he's about 160 pounds right there. Wow." Another added, "Bro looks 160 right now. Should have never accepted that rehydration clause against Gervonta Davis." The mention of the rehydration clause brings up one of the biggest controversies from Garcia's 2023 fight against Davis. In that bout, Garcia agreed to a weight restriction, limiting how much he could rehydrate after weigh-ins, a decision many believed put him at a disadvantage on fight night. Now, with Garcia looking bigger, fans are questioning how much of a difference it will make when he returns to the ring without those limitations.
He come in with the rib injury, and were you aware of that? I had no idea whatsoever. I had zero clue whatsoever that he had a rib injury, or I was wondering why he didn't take the January fight.
Some fans view Garcia's added size as a positive sign. One fan commented, "Ryan looks focused. He looks disciplined too." Another added, "Hope Rosso can shape him the right way. If so, it's over for Romero." A key talking point in Garcia's comeback is his reunion with trainer Eddie Rosso. The two previously worked together for several years, with Rosso in Garcia's corner during his major victory over Luke Campbell. Now that their partnership is back on, fans are excited to see how it will impact Garcia's performance in the ring. In 2022, Garcia parted ways with Eddie Rosso's camp, claiming he wasn't receiving enough attention because Rosso was too focused on Canelo Alvarez. The split wasn't smooth, with disagreements over the true cause of Garcia's departure. Now, with their unexpected reunion, there's plenty of speculation surrounding how it will play out. Some believe Rosso's disciplined approach could help Garcia reach his full potential, while others worry that their past issues might resurface. Rosso is known for training disciplined fighters, while Garcia has struggled with consistency in the past. How their partnership evolves will be closely watched. Meanwhile, Rolando Romero has been closely following Garcia's comeback. When asked about the new training footage, Romero didn't hold back. "Sure, he looks big, props to him, but I'm still going to knock him out. Romero said. When pressed on whether Garcia looked more dangerous or intimidating, Romero doubled down his confidence, though his tone seemed to shift. "No, Ryan can never be intimidating, at least not to me. He looks way better than in his previous fights, even better than when I sparred him, but that doesn't mean anything. I'll hold my own." Romero's response now suggests the fight might go the distance, a shift from his earlier promise of a quick knockout. Despite this, he remains confident in his power, believing it will be the deciding factor. While Garcia's speed and counter-punching ability could pose a real challenge, Romero is confident he can land the knockout blow when it matters most. Beyond his upcoming fight with Romero, Garcia's future in boxing looks promising if he continues to win. A potential rematch with Devin Haney in October could become one of the biggest fights of the year. Their first bout was already controversial, as Garcia initially won by decision, but the result was overturned due to his failed drug test. If the rematch happens, both fighters will have a lot at stake. Meanwhile, there's growing talk of Garcia eventually facing Gervonta Davis again. Their first fight ended with Davis stopping Garcia via body shot, but many believe the weight restrictions put Garcia at a disadvantage. Now that Garcia appears bigger and stronger, discussions are heating up about how a rematch between them might unfold. Ryan Garcia's return to the ring isn't as straightforward as it seems. While he's training for a high-profile fight against Rolando Romero, a legal battle has emerged that could complicate things. Entertainment broadcast company Fu has filed a lawsuit against Garcia and his promoter, Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, accusing them of breaching a contract for an exhibition fight scheduled for December 30, 2024 in Tokyo. This legal dispute could significantly impact Garcia's plans and potentially delay or alter his comeback.
What's your prediction? What's going to happen May 2nd?
I put Broly to sleep with a left hook. That's it. That's what you're going to see.
The lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California includes serious allegations against Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy Promotions. Fu is suing for breach of contract, unjust enrichment, tortious interference with contract, fraudulent inducement, fraudulent misrepresentation, negligent misrepresentation, declaratory judgment, and promissory estoppel. These claims suggest that Fu believes Garcia and his team knowingly misled them and disrupted their business. If the case progresses, it could have significant consequences for Garcia's career and his upcoming fights.
The best left in the world.
According to Fu, Ryan Garcia had already received payment for the fight, and promotional efforts were in full swing when he decided to withdraw. The company claims that despite receiving payment and the promotion being well underway, Fu was deceived into organizing an event for which Garcia never intended to participate. They also accuse Golden Boy Promotions of deliberately working to sabotage the event. If these claims are proven in court, Garcia and his team could face significant financial penalties or even restrictions on future events. The controversy started when Garcia officially pulled out of the fight on December 15th, just 15 days before it was scheduled. Garcia cited aggravated bilateral wrist pain as the reason for pulling out of the fight, claiming the injury occurred during training. In a statement, he explained, "I've been eagerly preparing for my upcoming exhibition fight in Japan, training hard in Dallas over the past several weeks. Unfortunately, I sustained a hand injury during training and returned to Los Angeles to see a doctor." Injuries are common in boxing, and fighters often cancel bouts for health reasons. However, Fu remains unconvinced about the legitimacy of Garcia's withdrawal. Their lawsuit claims that Garcia and Golden Boy never truly intended to follow through with the fight and exploited Fu's resources without honoring their end of the agreement.
Sue him if he doesn't have Golden Boy in and around the fight. Well, what do you make of that? Is that smart?
I know the business inside out. I don't know their contracts, but obviously, if he's contracted to Golden Boy and they're not involved, that can cause a problem, even though it's not a real fight. I don't know. Sounds messy, but I'm not really bothered about Ryan in the next.
Adding to the controversy is the fact that, despite withdrawing from the Tokyo fight, Garcia is now actively preparing for a major event in May. Fu directly referenced this in their statement, emphasizing that Garcia was contractually exclusive to their event. However, Garcia is scheduled to fight in Times Square on May 2nd, disregarding his contractual obligations to Fu. This raises questions about whether Garcia was truly injured in December or if there were other reasons behind his decision to pull out. Garcia's attorney, Guadalupe Valencia, strongly denied the claims, calling the lawsuit baseless. This suit has no merit whatsoever. We will respond vigorously when the time is appropriate, Valencia told ESPN's Mike Coppinger. Golden Boy Promotions has remained silent, with their spokesperson declining to comment. This legal battle could have serious consequences for Garcia's career. He is already serving a suspension from the New York State Athletic Commission due to a failed drug test before his fight with Devin Haney. Now, this lawsuit adds another layer of complications. If Fu wins in court, Garcia may be required to repay any money he received for the Tokyo fight, and Golden Boy Promotions could also be held accountable for damages, further complicating Garcia's path forward.
Hold on, G. Here we go. Hey, get it.
The situation also raises questions about Garcia's relationship with Golden Boy Promotions, which has been strained in recent years. Garcia has openly expressed frustration with how his career has been managed and has hinted multiple times at wanting to leave the company. If Fu's claim that Golden Boy actively worked to sabotage the Tokyo event proves true, it could reveal even deeper issues between Garcia and his team. However, Fu's lawsuit is not a guaranteed win, as legal cases like this often take time to unfold. Garcia's legal team is expected to mount a strong defense. If Garcia can provide credible evidence that his injury was legitimate and that he had no ill intentions in withdrawing from the fight, he may be able to avoid serious consequences and protect his future in boxing.
He can do some damage. And Ryan Garcia, look, he's coming off, it's going to be about a year now. He's hungry. He's hungry to get...
For now, Garcia's main focus is his May 2nd fight against Rolando Romero. Whether the lawsuit will affect his training remains to be seen, but his return to boxing is already surrounded by controversy. Despite the legal battle, the tension between Garcia and Romero continues to build. Garcia has made it clear that he believes Romero is only taking the fight for a paycheck, while Romero has fired back, calling Garcia a one-off model who hasn't improved as a fighter. At their Los Angeles press conference, Garcia chose to focus on his performance in the ring rather than engage in trash talk. He claimed that Romero looked completely out of his element during their face-off, lacking the energy and confidence of someone truly determined to win. According to Garcia, Romero is simply showing up for the payday, not to compete at the highest level.
They're in 1 or 2, 3, doesn't matter to me. For me, it's just feeling sharp in camp, feeling sharp going to the ring, confident, and give everybody what they really want, which is that depth.
Garcia didn't hold back when discussing Romero's demeanor during their face-off. I think he's a little shell-shocked. When somebody's right in front of you, it's hard to talk bad, Garcia told the media. I think that's what it is. He's a deer caught in the headlights right now. When I'm looking at him, he doesn't want to engage in anything. Garcia also made it clear that his main goal is to secure a knockout victory and set up a highly anticipated rematch with Devin Haney. Right here, I'm just trying to do my job, make a statement, knock him out, and give the fans what they really want. That rematch, he said.